What it do? It's your boy, the notorious DOC, aka Marco Kane, coming at you from the dirty ass tray. Well, we back again, or I'm back again. Co-host still is MIA, but it's all good. Like I said before, the show must go on. Well, we're gonna talk about today briefly is the incident that happened Wednesday down in Minneapolis. Now, this civilian, like I say, she was more than likely she was out there protesting. She was shot and killed by an ICE agent who previously had been run over, dragged, was allegedly injured. Now, if you just been injured, why are you out there in the field? Why ain't you sitting behind a desk or at home recuperating? Gotta take a sip on that one. But I digress. First of all, it was a tragic situation. This woman should still be alive, should be at home with her wife and her kids, and chilling, relaxing, doing whatever she normally does. But instead, she's lying on a slab somewhere, and her family and friends are preparing for a memorial service. Now, we've all seen the videos. I say videos of her being shot, or I can call it her execution. That's my opinion. But to me, initially, the first video that I saw, she looked like she was just trying to get out the way. And, excuse me, that's my wife. But looked like she was just trying to get out the way because she was kind of scared. And then they popped over to another video, and then another video, and then another video. Now, this latest video that they have out with the ICE agent walking up to her and she's smiling at him, they exchange words or whatnot. And she turned her wheel away from the ICE agent, away from everybody. Hell, if anything, she was gonna run over her damn wife, or the lady. I guess that was her wife. The lady that was on the side of the SUV with the camera, with the phone. She rolled past dude. She didn't hit him. He had ample opportunity to get his ass out the way, but instead, he chose a violent approach, and he drew his weapon. And he fired 3 times. I believe 1 hit the front windshield, and the other 2 hit her, killing her. Tragedy. Like I said, that woman was married. She had kids, family, friends, but all that's gone now. Now, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a second. When you're dealing with law enforcement, police, ICE, cops, FBI, whatever the case is, the motherfuckers with badges and guns, I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of them feel that they have a badge and a gun, and that gives them the right to do whatever they want. You and I know that's not true. But in their heads, they don't believe that. They believe that they're above the law. They can do whatever they want. And in reality, they cannot. Now, like I said, I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit. Me as an Afro-American man, which doesn't have anything to do with this case that happened down there in Minneapolis, we know how to act when the police are around. Most of us, 90% of us, 98% of us. When the cops show up, you talk civil. You don't talk too loud. You don't overthink the situation. You limit your conversation to them. And 90% of the time, either they write you a ticket or let you go. Now, if you start getting belligerent with them, they're going to beat your ass, shoot you, or take you to jail. Those 3 options. That's it. Now, this was a middle-aged Hell, I ain't gonna say she was middle. I think she was in her 30s. A young woman, white woman, standing her ground, protesting or whatnot, and decided to drive off because she was like, me personally, I think she was scared. And she decided to drive off and got executed. Plain and simple. Now, Ms. Gnomes, the one that's over Homeland Security, she need to sit her ass down. She need to sit her ass down with the rest of them. Because she's trying to say that the woman was using her vehicle as a weapon. That woman was trying to get her ass out of there. Now, the ICE agent, like I said, he had plenty of ample opportunity to get his ass out the way. But he chose not to. He chose to draw his weapon and execute the woman. Now, should anything happen to him? I ain't gonna say he needs to go to jail or anything like that, because he was doing his job, whatnot. But he should be reprimanded, or something needs to happen. Because the more and more these ICE agents embolden themselves to do what he did, and then hell, it was a couple of days after that, they shot and killed two other people, two immigrants. Now, that was a totally different issue and whatnot, but still, it's got to be a better way. Got to be a better. The woman in Minneapolis, she didn't have a gun. She didn't have a weapon. Now, the people going to say that her car was her weapon, but that's bullshit. You're a 240, 50, 60, 70-pound man with a bulletproof vest on, Kevlar helmet, and you got a gun. What's this woman going to do to you? Not a damn thing. But you chose the path of least resistance, as they say. You shot and killed her. Now, I'm in agreement with the mayor. ICE need to get the fuck up out of there. ICE don't need to come. ICE need to go do what ICE need to do. They need to go back to the border and deal with that shit. And get out of these fucking cities, because eventually the people are going to get tired of it. And once the people get fed up, like when it's up to here, that's when it's gonna get bad. Because, yeah, ICE got guns, but guess what? They didn't stop making them motherfuckers when they gave them the ICE. And this ain't no threat, this ain't no promise, this ain't no instigating against the government, anything like that. It's the honest truth. Because there's more citizens than there are ICE agents. Agents, period. Hell, shit, anybody can get a gun. And you ain't got to go to Walmart, Academy, or gun store to get it. That's all I'm saying. But, yeah, it's going to be us against them. And they'll make January 6th look like a fucking birthday party if people decide to do some shit. And, that's what it boils down to, fucking civil war coming. Do I honestly believe a civil war is coming? Yes and no. I mean, you got all these militias, and I'm getting off a subject real quick, but you got these militias, black and white, you got Asian, everybody, But in the end, everybody wants to be treated fairly. That's it. If we all can come accord and get treated fairly. But back to Minneapolis. Like I say, the latest video that came out, the woman was turning her vehicle away, and she was smiling at the officer, and she took off. And like I say, he put 3 rounds in the vehicle. 2 of them hit her, killed her. So, I don't know if they need to be trained all over again on some kind of sensitivity or what. And not to say that they just need to be some old little sissies, little girls, little wusses, stand firm doing what you're doing, but be fair with it. Be democratical about it. You don't have to be an ass. The SUV that pulled up next to her, right in front of her, dudes, they jumped out and they going to pulling on the door, telling her to get out. Hell, I'd probably take off running if two masked guys kind of, I don't give a fuck if they had ice on their shirts or not. Shit, everybody know you can print shit out and slap it on your damn chest and boom, there you go. So I don't see no credentials around your neck, none of that shit. So you jump out and you got some shit on like that, hell, I might bust rounds at your ass. I'm just saying. You know, they breaking people's houses disguised as fucking UPS drivers or fucking city workers and break in and rob people. So fuck make you think that somebody can't fake themselves as being an ICE agent? It was some guy got arrested a few weeks ago for saying that he was an ICE agent or immigration agent or whatever. But that's what I'm talking about. You know, shit like that is suspect. So you jump out your vehicle and you got the damn face mask on, and I don't know who the hell you are. I'm not gonna trust that. And you telling me to get out of my car? That could be a carjacking. So, you know, who knows what was going on in that young lady's head when them dudes run up on her like that. You know, she was just like, to me, like I said, she was just trying to get away. Now, if she was, hey, she died for nothing. So it's just a horrible, horrible tragedy. And then you got Hedgeworth and the rest of these old dumbasses saying that she was trying to use her vehicle as a weapon. Christy Gnomes and all them dummies. The Donald Dumps followers kissing his ass, doing whatever he wants them to do. And even Trump knows that shitstorm is finna come. Because he's already saying that if the Democrats get hold of the Senate or the other office, they're gonna impeach him. Oh, I'm gonna get impeached. He knows it. He's gonna get his ass up out of there. And then the other dummy that's right behind him, he don't know no more shit than Donald Trump does. So he gonna follow behind him and doing the same stupid shit. So I don't know, people. I don't know. It's just got fucking crazy now. It's almost so sad that you really don't want to go anywhere anymore. You don't want to protest. You don't want to do anything. But, you know, thank goodness there are people out there that are going to fight no matter what. They're going to fight oppression, dictatorship. Somebody's always going to stand up. And, you know, that's how we are where we at now. That's why America is America. Because the people from across the water stood up to those monarchs and said, no, we're not going to be doing all this. And that's what Trump is trying. Trump is trying to be a dictator. Going into countries, kidnapping people. Who does shit like that? It's getting scary out there. It's getting scary. But, you know, like I said, it's going to be a short one today. Hopefully my co-host is back soon. I am looking for somebody, you know, to kind of fill in for him till he does come back permanently. It is what it is. Just don't give up on us. We trying. But with that being said, I'm going to close out with live long and prosper, peace and prayers. And y'all look after each other, my little reapers. Because the crazies, they always lurking. Until next time, peace.